This is a group stage match and the pressure is high on the players today.
It is, and in tournament football, very much a question of concentration and keeping a good consistency of performance.
I'm looking forward to having a look at these two, Alan. Obviously it's a team game, but they're intriguing individuals, aren't they?
They are, and they don't just play for themselves, which is the satisfying thing. They lift the head if there's a ball to be played. Rather than shooting themselves, they will play that ball.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
And in goes the cross. Well, that's the goalkeeper's ball, 10 times out of 10. Good distance to the clearance then. He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. Just needed to settle on the ball before striking the shot. Shot! He's missed it. The ref blows for the free kick. That's what they like to do, play quickly from a free kick. Oh, well saved! No direct threat to his goal this time. Supporting player alongside. Good passing here. It's offside. The referee's given it. Lost the ball. He's got his shot off now. Goal! There he was, and very, very coolly taken.
Talk about passing the ball into the net. Well, there is a prime example.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? First goal scored on the 30-minute mark. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. That's a useful ball in. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Well, he's got support here. They've got the ball back by that interception. That's gone out for a throw-in. And they're getting the game going with a quick throw. Oh, in goes the cross. And he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. The shot's on! And behind off the frame of the goal. That's half-time. Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that will continue in this second half.
Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. Put it in well. Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition. Keep the ball at the moment. There goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. The return ball. The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. Just a little dink pass forward there. Well, they've lost the ball. That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. The ball here. Good forward play from them. The score! Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. That equalising goal is still so elusive. Saw that pass coming in midfield, made the intervention, and now maybe he can push the team forward with his work on the ball. Giving the ball away now. Give the free kick. He's in a really threatening position too. The referee has shown the player a yellow card.
Yeah, and that player's just got to be careful now. Fair portion of the match to go.
Comes the free kick, turned onto the woodwork by the goalkeeper, and the cross coming in. Up went the flag, offside given, free kick. Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Well, safe to play it back to the goalkeeper, he's good with his feet. Gap still just one goal. 5 minutes left for an equaliser, or maybe to pull two ahead. Well, that's a great interception. It could have been a really important pass at this stage. Going to cross it. And he's shot off now. Well, it was a big opportunity, and it's turned out to be a very big miss.
Well, he's just swung the boot at it, and in the end, it flew by an absolute mile. So, really, the wrong decision from him.
And the decision for the added time is 3 minutes. Goes across. Shots on here. Oh, he's failed to hit the target. That's the end of the game, and it's 1-0. Well, they played very well when they had the ball, which wasn't that often, but they played even better when they didn't. Hi there, everybody, and welcome to this group stage match where the stakes are high, Alan.
They are, and when in tournament play, it's all about consistency of performance and very much a question of concentration. I think it will be here.
Here's the lineup. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Attacking now. It could be a chance. Didn't hit it cleanly at all. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. That's a useful ball in. Driven goalwards, volleyed goalwards, and he's put it away.
What a volley that is. Certainly the best we've seen out here today, and the keeper floored at thin air.
Has opened the scoring, 1-0 here. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Not a good challenge by the defender. Here's the cross. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. He can hit it here. They score.
Well, he's not exactly louped it, has he? I just wonder about the keeper there, over the top of him.
Well worth analysing again. Restarting at 2-0. Great play from the attacker. The break is definitely on. Struck the post here. He's lost control. He's got his fist to it. Well, this is a corner, and they've got to defend properly against it. He's out with a punch to clear the danger. It'll be a throw. The shot's on! And in the end, it's nowhere near the target. That's a fine goal. I want to see it again. I bet you do too.
Well, he's placed it and it's gone up the middle, but such was the accuracy of it, the keeper didn't really have much of a chance.
That was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. And the referee is blown for half-time. It's 2-0 here. A brilliant first half from this fella.
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about...
Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Here we go into the second half of this second match in the group stage.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It was quite a closely run affair, so I wonder if that'll continue in this second half.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Superb work to reach that. Great technique and great belief to feel that he could stop the goal.
Well, looking at goals, Martin, but there's something special about a defender showing those kind of defensive instincts.
Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper. And it's a heading chance now. I'll never be afraid to shoot, but he'll be hoping for better efforts than that. Got away from him. Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
The feeling down here is he's twisted his knee. You can just see him testing it out every now and then. At the moment, though, he's carrying on.
Many thanks, Jeff. And it's a corner now. What about that chance a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. That's a good challenge between the two of them there. Almost tackled out of play there. That challenge. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. For a throw-in. This is how they love to play on the break. And here's the shot. What a fine save. And it's out for a corner. Goes for it with a fist. This could be it. Great work by the goal. And the referee says, that's a free kick. work between these two. Crisp defending there. Just a heavy touch, the opposition can take the ball away. Well, you have to play it the way you're facing sometimes, even if you're facing your goalkeeper all that distance away. That's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. But why would he try the shot from there? Maybe once in training he's put it in the top corner.
Yeah, that was just a selfish...
The keeper's given the ball away. Can he do it? And he scored.
A joy to behold. It's just floated up into that top right-hand corner.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Tries to punch it away. And he's got his block in and the cross doesn't get into the middle. 3-0 the final score, the final whistle goes. 3-0, a very comprehensive margin. This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining match.
Referee blows, and the third match for these teams in the group stage of this competition is underway.
Looking forward to this match. I think we've got two sets of players that can entertain us.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
It's what you do when you get the ball that really counts, and they're trying to make a score! And he's put it in for the goal!
He hit a harder shot than that today, and to find the bottom right, that's brilliant.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. It was an early foul, and I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that. Be a throw. Again, possession squandered, really. Now the shot! Now we have a corner to come via that deflection. And in with the goal! Superb goal here.
Well, it was a really accurate corner and a fantastic finish by the boy.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Restarting at 2-0. Midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Given the ball away now, and he's headed it goalwards. And the goalkeeper able to deal with that quite comfortably. Shoots! Oh, that's Sipped on past the keeper, but just past the post. Free kick given. Good stop by the goalkeeper. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. Goes for goal! Many players are two-footed, but this player isn't. And I'm afraid you've just seen an illustration of that.
Yeah, it's not something you look back on with much pride, that, because he should be better with his weaker foot.
Possession given away once more. Out of play for a throw. Shots on here. Good effort, very close. And then he went, just diverted it away. And we're hearing there will be 3 added minutes here. And the referee. There's time for some fresh legs here. We are on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. The player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes. It was a good goal from him, good overall performance, actually.
He's made the save. The shot's on, and it's in for the goal.
And that is a contender for goal of the season without question. To find the left corner from that distance.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. One team really on their game today, the other very off colour. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Well, when they do say, and you've been in these matches, about the psychology of getting it right on the big day, you would have thought ability-wise it's very much level pegging here, but in fact, one side seems far more up for it than the other.
Yeah, I think that does seem to be the case. Whether the one manager has pumped up his players, got them ready, better than his opposite number, that seems to be the case at the moment.
He's got across to make that interception. And here's the shot. Great stop. Great work by the goalkeeper. Great hands. safe to play it back to the goalkeeper. He's good with his feet. Out of danger there with that clearance. He's got his shot off now, and the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. He can't keep it on the pitch, it's gone out for a throw. And the ball's got away from him. Could be a yellow card here for that foul. Well, the clock is ticking on, 2 minutes of play left. That is the final whistle. Well, they played very well when they had the ball, which wasn't that often. This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining match.
Referee blows, and the third match for these teams in the group stage of this competition is underway.
We're looking forward to this match. I think we've got two sets of players that can entertain us.
Now we can check on the lineup. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2 lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
And he's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
2 in his previous match, really helped his team then.
Here's the cross. It's gone out for a goal kick. Here's a chance to attack. Lovely one-touch football. And now the shot! And that's gone behind for a corner. Good opportunity. Well, they got away with it in the end. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Shots on! Good effort, very close. Shots on here, and he's opened the scoring here. Just touched in off the post, goalkeeper absolutely beaten.
No, it's a wonderful strike, really crisp effort.
And that has opened the scoring, 1-0 here. Loved the tackle. It's gone for a throw. He could have been a bit luckier there. Now he's got the ball back. Shots off! The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Looking to widen the play, really, widen the build-up, but the ball just runs straight out over the touchline. That's a good block. Well, the referee... Well, he's gone to his substitutes, and no surprise in these circumstances that he's bringing on another forward.
Yeah, he's been warming up for a while, finally gets the shout from his manager. Here's your chance, son.
That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Goes for goal! Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Now that's a throw. Got the ball back. Now, what is the referee going to do here? Shot off now. Well, that would have ensured the victory, I think, but he's missed it.
Well, they've been the better side by far. And certainly created more chances. Will they live to regret that miss?
Here's the shot, and it's in. It's past the goalkeeper. They are level.
And the keeper's diving to his left, but he's beaten by sheer power there.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. So away we go at 1-1. They're looking for a hero here, this team.
It's time for the Alamo, by the looks of it. They need a goal and they're piling everybody forward.
No danger at all for the goalkeeper here or for the defending team, and they will play from the goalkeeper now. It'll be a throw. Out of play for a throw. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession, and he could get away here. Could be offside, and he's flagged offside. Real thrills in this match, and we might have one more decisive thrill to come. 5 minutes left. Actually, that interception could have decided the game, protecting the position. Well, the break is definitely on. Oh, too early, offside. Could have been the pass to determine the match, really. Opportunity to cross it now. And in comes the header. It could have been a really significant shot, that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
Referee's blown his whistle. It's finished 1-1. This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining match.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Shots on here. Got it beyond the keeper, but just beyond the post. Benjamin. That's a good... We don't need to see all the cards here from the referee, and he's keeping the cards in his pocket. Just a free kick. And the defender has dispossessed it. Comes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. Opportunity now! And he's tried his luck, but over the crossbar by a lot. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. And they put away the first goal of the game.
Well, I don't go that far from the holidays, and he scored from that distance. It's an incredible strike.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Benjamin. Raised the flag for offside. Managed to stop the ball going forward with that block. Put it in well. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. This could be a chance. Now the shot! Oh, great work by the keeper. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw though. Benjamin. Crowd maybe expected a bit more, but it's 2 added minutes. Well, they're wasting no time with the throw here. Benjamin. Fine cross. Now this is a time when you're 1-0 down to make sure all those hours of practice in terms of taking corners pays dividends in a match. Comes out off the goalkeeper. Got a chance to cross. Free kick given, and there's a real discussion now about how to make the most of it. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Well, that's what substitutes are for, to be used. We've got one coming on now. We are on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture. come. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half. Oh, that's superb!
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes. Oh, what a strike! How far out was he? And to find the right-hand corner, that defies belief.
And here is another angle on that goal. Restarting at 2-0. That's how to tackle. Neither side able to dwell on the ball for very long here.
Got to be impressed with that, the way he's put his foot through it and found the bottom right corner.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead. Keep the ball at the moment. They're looking for a hero here, this team.
Well, the time for patient, short passing has stopped, I think, because Route 1 is the order of the day now.
Let's see what the ref's going to do. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. Now they've won the ball back and trying to make something of it quickly. It's a good ball, they could be it. He can hit it here. Oh, fantastic goal. It's a goal which may well have finished off the contest here.
It's a good goal, and it's an indication of the golfing class between these two teams. Much the better side.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Sometimes being a favourite in a match can weigh heavily, expectation and all that. And it's not a problem for this team, is it?
No, I think their manager will be delighted because they've not taken it easily at all. They've given respect to their opponents, but they've shown their class too.
Benjamin.
fourth official has indicated at least 1 minute of added time.
He got back somehow to clear it off the line.
He'll get a pat on the back from his manager after that, that's for certain.
And the referee brings it to a halt. I guess the opposition will feel that they could have maybe shown a bit more punch, but I'm afraid one team was much better than the other.
Yeah, they just weren't...
This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining match.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, often when we look at these 3 at the back formations, it's designed to get 2 strikers in with 5 in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your 2 wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those 2...
Fantastic goal!
fair distance out. He had it all to do, and he got the power, certainly the accuracy.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Keeps it going. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Two players there with a strong tackle between them. Actually, the ball's gone out for a throw. Neither won it cleanly. Fine cross. A decent fist away by the keeper. Well, the ball's been deflected out, so it'll be a throw-in. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. They might open them up now. Cross coming in now. The referee's pointed for a goal kick. He can cross it now. Well, he's got support here. Good tackle. Will be a corner, though. He's lost the ball here. Shots on here, off target. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Terrific stop. He can only put it behind for the corner. He's used his head there to keep his side in possession. And here's the shot. Decent block. That's gone back to the goalkeeper. It's gone out for a throw. Now the shot! Oh, great work by the keeper. It will be a corner. That's a good challenge, but space to try and hit it now. And they celebrate an equaliser here.
Has he hit a harder shot than that today? To find the bottom right, that's brilliant.
That's a goal well worth analysing again. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Just to ooze around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time. So here we are. We are on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture. Guided on by his head, and they've got the ball still. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? He's got his shot off now. Well, they're in a good position here. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, really good late equalising goal, and that might just change the manager's team talk now.
That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. It's a corner.
Playing has stopped for a substitution. Now is the 7.
Cross comes in now. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Throw in now. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. Goes for goal! taken a touch there off the defender. It will be a corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, that's very good positional play, and he's got in the way of that, blocked it well. Well, we're playing mind games here as well as the actual game of football. Are they prepared to risk losing to try and win? We're going to find out. It's still level pegging in the closing moments. Well, we've only got 7 minutes remaining now. Is a tackle and a half. Oh, free kick awarded by the referee. Subtle little clip pass in, really. There we are, final whistle. Well, possession wasn't everything today, because the team with less of the ball managed to get a draw from this.
Yeah, possession isn't always 9/10 of the law. They did
This should be a really entertaining game, and it's a crucial one in this group stage, and we're at match day 3.
Yeah, I have to say, good atmosphere inside this stadium, so let's hope we get an entertaining match.
Here's the lineup. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Just taking the heat out of the moment, the ball back to the goalkeeper. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. And shoots! Useful block in those circumstances, and that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Out on the wing to just nip in and spot the pass, or attempted pass, and win it back with that interception. The shot's on! Oh, great work by the keeper. That will be a corner. Shots on here. Oh, he's hit that well, but not quite well enough. He's got his shot off now. Very good stop here. And that's dealt with the problem. And it's gone out for a throw. Fine cross. Now the shot! Well placed right into that bottom corner.
Oh my word, what a finish, how far out, and to thump that into the bottom right, it defies belief.
Let's have another peek at that goal. So the first goal, it's 1-0. Goes the cross, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. He's going to cross it, tries the volley. Oh, that's what we've come to see. That's a brilliant goal.
No finer sight than to see a well-executed volley, and that was exactly that.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. With his head, but he's caught offside. And you see what he's trying to do. It's all about the timing of the run. And he's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper. Defending strongly there and making sure the cross didn't get into the danger area. There goes the whistle for half-time. The scoreline is 2-0. We are on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture. Supporting player alongside. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence. Oh, he could be in. Here's the shot. Well, that's not even close. Headed towards where a teammate can gather the ball. And he's presented the ball to the opposition. Well, they really needed this, Alan, didn't they? Because now they've still got a chance.
Well, they have. It was a sloppy one to concede from the opposition's point of view, and they've given the other team now a real chance.
Off we go again, 2-1. Change of possession here. Played into the middle. Oh, that's the goalkeeper's ball, 10 times out of 10. Great tackle. It's gone out of play there. Is in. Now the shot! Got it beyond the keeper, but just beyond the post. Possibly. They're booking this. Taken from them, they've lost it now. Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside. Great understanding here. Shots on here. Well, in a game where it will go down to the wire, that could have really been a turning point, but he's missed a chance.
He's getting some stick as well off his own fans, and you can understand why.
And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. And they're looking at the referee, and there goes the final whistle. And the match has finished here 2-1. And that is a win